Hello.
Oh, hi.
My name is Fumia Bari. I'm 16 years old. We're doing an archive on the Holocaust survivors in Haringey and just trying to get all their stories together. About the Holocaust, I know, the basic that the victims were the Jews and the perpetrators were the Nazis.
I don't really know anything about the Holocaust, but I would like to find out more.
I expect to find more about what happened and what they did after and how they managed to continue with their lives, knowing they had such a dreadful past behind them.
The average life in Auschwitz was about 2 hours.
Before the Holocaust, how was life in Hungary?
In the 30s it was depression, great unemployment, and from Jewish point of view it was strong anti-Semitism. Every Jew had to give up businesses. My father, who had a bakery in the village, and it was, oh, you don't want to buy Jewish bread.
And when Nazis first came to Hungary, what happened to you and your family?
The family had to move into a so-called Jewish house. On the gate they put a big yellow Star of David. After escaping this house, we had to find somewhere to hide. We go to the Swedish Consulate. He gave us this document that we can go to a Swedish house and be protected. It was looked terrible. Nobody had food or anything. 100 people to a flat, absolutely full. People sitting on the floors and guarding their place everywhere.
So, if you had been caught, what do you think would have happened?
Well, if I've been caught, I wouldn't be sitting here today in this garden, the birds.
What was the journey that led you to London?
In the end, I studied art in Jerusalem. After 10 years, decided to go and look around in Italy to study. Later on, I moved to Paris. I had an English girlfriend, and I decided, oh, come over London, see what in London. In the end, married, and, and here I am. But in the meantime, I was painting more about the Holocaust to explain and show before it's too late.
And what messages do you want to get across from your Holocaust painting?
My message is not to forget and be misled, and use any race or religion to incite people to hatred. One thing you learned, that there are politicians, they promise you anything, to get the votes. They get away with murder. I hope that young people will understand the dangers of it and speak up.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
The whole aspect of learning, not just about the deaths, not just about how many people died, how many people were affected, but what happened afterwards, how people changed, how the survivors got on with their lives. You survived if you were at the right place at the right time.
It was a really emotional stories. It's just that the way they express their feelings and the way they talk was really sad, and you can tell that they've been through quite a lot.
I have 3 things working against me. I'm black, I'm female, and I'm Muslim. So chances would be very slim. So
my family and I would be treated in the same way as the Nazis treated the Jews.
I think it's really important that people learn about the Holocaust, but especially young people. It's because there's this great saying that says, those who don't learn about history are doomed to repeat it. And with all this stuff going on, knife crime, postcode wars, all that rubbish that goes on in Haringey, it's important to remember, how little things like this can escalate into millions of lives lost.